Okay. So, hi everyone. So we have winners. We have product managers here: Benjamin Debo, Raj Singh, and Bob Kuzevsky. And we have winners: Botai, Weiwei, José, Pereira Jr., and Henrique Diaz. So I think we're ready to start, and we are starting our famous online meetups for the winners of InterSystems programming contests. And today we have an online meetup with winners of annual InterSystems Iris programming contest, InterSystems Grand Prix. And actually, first of all, I want to say thank you to all the participants. We had more than 40 participants in this contest. This is amazing. It was a hard work for us to analyze all the bonuses, to test and vote for all the applications. And some applications were amazing, and thank you for that. So, and today we will give participants the chance to vote, the chance to present themselves, speak about who are they, where are they from, what the company they work in, and have an opportunity to show the application, how it works. And each winner will have like 10 minutes to make the show, and then we will in 5 minutes we will have an option to ask questions. And actually, you winners, you can ask product managers here, and we have product managers to ask you about your solution as well. So this is how it will work. So let's start with that, and we will start with our winners from China first, because I think it's almost midnight in China at the moment. So guys, congratulations. And I think we will start with Botai, and I will ask Jeff to help us with translation. So okay, Botai, congratulations to win the community nomination of the contest. And please introduce yourself and make the show, and Jeff will make the translation, and you guys have 10 minutes, please.
博泰，你先开始介绍一下自己，然后开始 demo， 你可以共享一下你的屏幕。
好，刘老师，那我先开始吧。
听懂他说什么吗？对，你大概能听懂是吧？
能模糊一点点。
你稍微
能看到吗？
自己说那个公司。
我知道。
稍等。
能看到吗，刘老师
？OK， 可以。You guys see his screen? Botai is sharing screen right now. Okay, cool.
我先介绍一下自己。刘老师可以开始了吗
？OK， 可以开始了。
我是来自中国，然后我的公司名字叫北京嘉禾美康信息有限公司。我是一名软件开发工程师，我们主要是做医疗平台的产品。然后我们嘉禾美康公司与全世界最领先的医疗消息交换引擎供应商 InterSystems 合作，使用的是基于HIMSS 排名第1的 Health Connect Iris 平台建设医院信息集成平台。然后我们在这个平台的基础上提供了大量的基于平台的一些应用，包含一些MPI 标准服务管理、统一用户登录等等的应用。
OK， 我大概把你们公司直接说一下吧，然后我们可以那个什么。
好，刘老师。好
吧。Right. Botai was introducing about his company. His company's name is Goodwill Technology in China, and this company is one of the biggest integrators in China. They have been using the technology from InterSystems over 10 years. and they have implemented Health Connect ensemble in, I think, a few hundreds of hospitals in China. So they have very deep technology base, and they have created many applications and that have good knowledge about, I think, every product in the InterSystems. So that's also why they are very keen on participating all the programming contest. So there was he will start doing his demo right now. 你现在可以开始演示了。
我先介绍一下我的这个项目吧。然后，随着中国信息化的这个交互的接口越来越多，随着它的发展，医院内的系统会越来越多，导致它系统间的交互接口也会越来越多。这样呢，我们管理工作就变得特别复杂。其中一类查询一类的业务接口，根据它业务类型的进行分化，数量也是逐步的递增，会带来一些接口量大呀，开发工作频繁，而且我们的冗余度很高，维护起来也很困难。它对我们来说，我这个应用可以减少我们的开发工作量，减少代码的一些冗余，使维护更加的简单。然后下来我大概说一下，要是我还说一下我的流程吗？还是说直接去演示一下？
我把这段先给他们说一下。
好。
Okay, the purpose of developing this project is because the integration in China is very complicated. So some of the hospital in China is very big. We're talking about hospital with 5,000 beds. That's a big hospital in China. So with such scale of the hospital, the IT systems has to be very complicated. So there'll be maybe thousands of APIs and the interface inside the hospital. So the aim of doing this project is to reduce the redundancy of the code using when they are doing the integration. So that's the aim of this project. 大家刚才说了一下，然后你怎么样去减少你这些接口呢？是通过什么样的方式呢？
好的，我用一下我这个流程图吧，简单说一下。
Right, and he will show flowchart to see how the redundancy is reduced.
首先呢，
这是中文的呀。
中文的。
Oh, right.
有着，那我下回准备一个英文的吧，有机会的话。
对，下回准备英文的，这个
好，好，因为这是之前准备的。
But I will try to explain. It's showing Chinese chart, but yeah.
OK.
Try to explain.
我们左边就是业务的查询调阅方，他会发送一个请求，这种请求我是设计的是基于 REST API， 然后通过一些他查到模型的一些 ID 啊这些标识，把这些标识传到我们的基于 Production 的一个应用。他在传之前会去 Global 里面查询标识，然后取出它的这个对应的 Circle 模型，在 BP 里面进行取出模型来进行查询。然后 BO 主要的操作是进行和数据库的连接，对于资源数据库通过 Circle 加 JDBC 的方式，然后查询到消息以后，把资源模型返回来，然后在 BP、BS 中转换成我们的资源模型，然后返回给业务查阅调用方。这是一个大概的这样的流程。那我演示一下吗？
减少了冗余呢？
下来我先说一下使用，就是一般我们这样就是要加一个查询业务接口的话，我们会加一套这样的接口，就是加一个 BS， 加一套 BP， 然后再加一套 BO。然后我们现在做的呢是把它做成可配的，基于它这个它是什么模型，我们会给它加相应的组件。达到组件以后，它会进到相应的服务中。举个例子，比如患者，他到 REST 以后，它会对应到我们的 BS 组件中，通过这种 Global 的方式，我们在代码里把它这个 这个模型的名称取出来，然后对应到 global 中的 BS 的名称，然后到 BS 的名称发送到它的查询流程业务。在这里面呢，我们做了一个处理，它会去到 global 对应中去查询它的 circle 的模型，在这块写的，在这里面可以配，比如它的模型名称加上它的查询条件，会对应它的 circle 模型是什么。然后呢，他找到这个 circle 模型，去把这个 circle 模型去调用到 BO 里面去。这个BO 是我们通用的，它这里面就是只执行了一个对外连接的circle语句，然后你把你需要传的这个需要查询的circle语句往里面赛值，传进去以后，它会去找到。OK。
Right，你能回到那个流程图吗？I think we still have 5 minutes, right? Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, I finished at 5. Right, the architecture of this project, as we see on though this is a Chinese chart. So how they reduce the redundancy is they have they got a REST API. So if the IT system, one of the IT system in hospital want to query some data through the Health Connect, so they will send that request to the REST API, and that REST API doesn't really go directly to the BS to follow through the next steps, but instead they will go to search in the globals to find the matching data model. And as you see in the chart, there's a global square. So the REST API will query in the globals and find the query as the SQL model that the query is asking for, and then the SQL model is being passed to the business processing sample or in Health Connect, and then you don't really need to. Let's say you have 5 systems querying 5 different SQL tables, then you don't really need to create many BS and BOs. You just need to get the name of the requesting model and pass that to a unified querying service, which is a business operation, and then using a SQL plus JDBC to query the target database and return the result backwards to BO, then BP and BS, and then return the REST API response to the querying system. That's my understanding about it. So they're basically using globals to fetch the data model and reduce redundancy to create more components in the production. This is basically what they do.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah. So Botai, Jeff, thank you so much. Like Sese, yeah. One quick question. You mentioned Health Insight and Ensemble. If it works with Iris, this solution.
Yes. So they basically integrated those on the Health Connect on the very base, that's Iris, right? So they'll work on any interoperability platform in Iris.
So thank you for the demo. Yeah. And do we have any questions to Botai and our product managers? You can stop the sharing, please. So if you have any questions, please just make it with audio or just share in chat.
Right. I'm sorry. Do you want him to actually show how it works? And maybe
I suggest. Actually, we ran out of time. So with the schedule, I suggest to make a video and submit on our developer YouTube channel of how the system works. And
right, that will do if you're done on Monday. Okay.
Yeah. So this is Thank you very much, and really thank you for contributing such a great project, and congratulations with the first place in community nomination. Yes. Any questions to Botai? So I don't see that we have any questions. So I think we can we'll go forward. And Botai, thank you so much. And the next winner, the second place in community nomination is the application from Weiwei. Weiwei, are you ready to make your show, make your presentation? You again have 10 minutes to 10 minutes for presentation, and Jeff, please help us. Yes, so it's again.
不太，你能暂停一下分享吗？能停止分享吗？你没有时间再去 demo 了，只能讲一下了，因为只有10分钟时间。
好的。
好，谢谢。微微，该你了。
下面是该我是吗？
对对对，我直接简单的介绍一下吧，因为前面介绍时间比较长了，所以说我简单介绍一下你吧，因为我知道你。
好的，你给他们介绍一下吧。介绍一下我马上就说一下我这个到底是。
Right. Okay, I'll give a brief introduction on the developer, whose name is Yang Weiwei, because I know this man. He's a very experienced developer in China, same company with Botai, from the Goodwill technology in China, and he has been using the InterSystems technology for many years, and have implemented many hospitals in China, big and small. Let's get down to the business, maybe. 你稍微说一下你这个是干什么的吧？这个。
先说一下我的这个解决这个问题吧。当初这个设计的这个思想吧，就是之前遇到一个问题，就是有个医院想要。
你能把这个放大吗？就是把你这个英文的这个介绍。
现在看到
就上面把那个对，把那些什么目录啊什么都去掉，让它变大一点，把那个收起来。
现在变大了吗
？OK， 可以。
就是之前有一个医院想要存储，就是使用可视性数据库存储他们医院的内部的数据，但是他们从各个科室把数据收集起来之后，发现他们的那个数据使用的字典都不是一样的，每一个科室即使同一块，他们可能用的字典都不是一样的。就举一个性别吧，可能里面有的是用02，我表示有的是用
FM。稍微快一点，时间比较有限。OK， 我明白你什么意思，就是字典不统一，然后统一字典，对吧？
对。那你说一下，你跟他们说一下。
Right. The project aims to solve a very practical problem in China when they're doing the integration, because Chinese hospitals are usually quite big and have many IT systems, so their dictionary table is quite different within one hospital, and this project aims to solve this practical problem to unify the dictionary table. 好，刚才说完了。
那我的这个一个关键是使用的那个 lookup table。
实现的呢？
我这里使用的那个 lookup table， 这里就是设置的是，比如说是什么表，可能是患者信息表，然后它有一 K 值就放他们想要修改的那个字典的这个字段名，右边就设置的是整个字典表，这样就表明了我的这个患者的表，我有几个字段需要修改，它的那个字典，包括每一个字段它对应所使用的统一的字典是哪一个。这里是一个是患者表，还有一个是性别表，还有一个是这个职业表。这里我在我的那个项目里面，大家可以直接通过导入，我那里有3个 XML 文件可以直接导入里面，就可以就是显示出这个样例。刘老师，你们跟我说一下这一块。
所以这个就是建了 lookup table。
微微，
对
你说你怎么用的？你说整个的流程，你说光说 lookup table
啊，然后这一块是说完了，还有一块
现在看
是，
起来，你要不展
还有
示一下
一块是这
你怎么使用的？怎么？
就是现在这里有我刚才是建了这个表，然后这个表里面有几条数据，我现在插入了这条数据，然后我把我的那个测试使用的那个类已经导入进去了，它们都是在同一个秘密空间。
As I see, the password in Chinese iris is the same.
Right.
The system sees. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Actually, all the time.
No matter what.
Yes.
然后看我的这个表，刚才的它的数据已经就发生了变化，这里已经统一了所有的那个字典。这里我列举的是一个是性别这个字段，一个是职业这个字段。
所以它是个工具类，对吧？工具类使用的
对
lookup table。Right.
对，可以从 global 层面上快速的把它的那个字典统一。
Okay. Right. So how it works is to tackle the practical problem from China. As I just described, there are many dictionary tables from different IT systems. So what Weiwei is doing is to create lookup tables to match the desired terms for, let's say, for sex. Some system using 0 for male and 1 for female, but we want it unified probably in a data center. So he used the lookup table and he created a tool. As you see, he ran the command in the terminal. So that's the tool class he was using, and that tool class is querying directly to the globals to change all the dictionary table to the unified one. So that's how it works. So by directly querying the globals, speed could be quite fast when they're trying to solve the dictionary table for 1 million or 2 million rows of data. So they could be done in a very timely manner. So that's what they do.
So if I understood properly, so this is something which helps in to work in a real system, right? So to solve some real business problems.
Yeah, both of the projects are aiming to solve the practical problems which they have encountered in China. So we're usually dealing with probably data with 2 terabytes to a few terabytes of data in China. So they got to find a way to reduce the time for preparing the data, unifying the data, and we're probably looking at probably a few hundreds of interfaces in one hospital. So that's why they came out with those projects to solve the practical problem. So if you creating few hundreds of components in production, that could be a nightmare to manage or to do any sort of work. So this is why they're trying to.
Okay. Jeff, thank you. Weiwei Saisei. I'm trying my Chinese skills. So, do we have any questions to Weiwei? Just speak loudly or share in the chat. So I didn't. And I hope we will have a lot of viewers from China for this video, because all this meetup will be is being recorded and will be then submitted to InterSystems developers YouTube channel and reposted to a Chinese one also, just to make it available for viewers from China. Okay, and so I don't see any questions to Weiwei. And so thank you, Weiwei, thank you, Jeff. And I think we can go to next winner, to next participants. And I invite Dmitriy Maslennikov. Dmitriy, are you ready?
Hi, yes, I'm ready.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, we have Dmitry, who is a winner of Experts nomination with a remarkable solution developed Rust native. Oh, okay, so don't share any news. Just Dmitry, just do your show, please.
okay, almost everybody knows who I am. So I'm co-founder of CaretDev, developer community moderator, developer advocate, and so on. So let's go to my project. For actually, it's not just one project; it's 3 projects in one, and it started from Rust Iris native. Let's go to it. Yep. It's some simple example of how Rust can be used. Rust connectivity to Iris. So it's just very simple program where I have a call for server version. It's just $GV. I operate with globals, kill, set, get, get with iteration, and also I have SQL query. And I have this, just can run it in terminal. It's Rust is compilable language, so it working natively on operation system, and program have to be compiled for just for target system. And here it is. It's working. It showed our version, showed globals, and some info from SQL query. In this case, it's just production, list of productions. And as an example, how to use it in real project, I made extension for VS Code. And it wasn't just simple to connect to run Rust project in VS Code. It have to be just something. So I implemented language server in Rust. It also Rust language server. So it just runs next to VS Code and used to communicate with Iris. And yeah, in this language server, I have like some very simple example how to use it. And it shows like a list of productions, what it contains, operations, processes, and so on, and also list of globals. And in running, so how it looks like in VS Code in real scenario. I have these 2 productions. One is right now not working properly. It's running, but just some troubles in it. I have. I would be able to stop it. Just I didn't implement it yet. And so I see I can stop it. This production I can run, and I can see services, processes, so on. So in future, I will be able to do anything with this, right from VS Code, just anything. And also list of my globals in this connection. So I have almost the same settings, just most of settings as from main extension developed previously. But I just don't use this port, which is just web port. I use super port 1972 invoking directly with this port. So don't use web and don't doesn't use REST and so on, and working directly, which is just could be faster. And as another example of how Rust Iris native can be used, I have also just built the same routine, the same main program as Docker image and run it there. And you can see here, I can just run my image and it returns the same because connected to the same server and just doing exactly the same. But I can show the size of this image, and it's just only few megabytes. Very, very small image with ability to connect to Iris and to do anything there. So in this case, such image can be used in IOT, like it can Rust also available on Raspberry Pi Pico. It's Pico is a just very small version of Raspberry with just few megabytes of RAM and very small size of disk. So it's very limited, but you can use it here. And as another example, I implemented very small, just few hours today, I implemented gRPC server on the same ability. And I have it running here, just yep, this is my server. It's my server port. It's just only what implemented just returns version of Iris where it connected. So I have here a connection. I connect to my local Iris. This is just very small. And to go to, I have also gRPC UI to see just in web UI. It's like Swagger or Postman for REST, but it's for gRPC, needed just different tools. And have this my service name into system server version, method get, just only what I implemented, invoke this method, and it returns my $ZB. That's it.
And I can say this is a lot. So, and so this is what we managers of the contest, what we want as applications, not one, like 3 or 4 in one. So I mean, thank you for this contribution. Thank you for doing this. And do you have any questions to Dmitry? Anything in chat?
So
I don't know. why I just wanted to implement something very, very new. And it was it. I wanted to try Rust. I know that it's just for the latest Stack Overflow survey, it was chosen as the most loved language amongst developers. And actually, I didn't try anything like this language before. I mostly used to work with not so strict typed languages, but Rust is a very strict typed language and very difficult to learn, actually. But I managed it. I didn't know Rust at all before the contest, and I managed to learn it, managed to start the project, and it's working actually. And why not Node.js? Node.js has some limits. I have to download some libraries, prepare it for particular version of Node.js and so on. But with Rust, I have no limits at all. I just compile it, and as you can see, I have just a few megabytes of binary for it, and it working well, and I can compile it for ARM, for Windows, for Linux, for macOS, and don't care about anything.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Dmitry. Yeah, and I think we have a question from Bob, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask more about your Rust client. Are you wrapping one of our existing client libraries, or how did you end up building it?
I can't say everything because it's some internal kitchen. Yep. It's just completely just TCP connection directly to InterSystems and communicate it.
So it's just from scratch, right? So,
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Any more questions? Actually, I have questions, but I just want to follow up on gRPC because this sounds very promising, and this IoT thing also looks promising, assuming we have Raspberry Pi, which is enabled with Iris. So thank you, Dmitry, for your contribution. Maybe you have question to product managers.
Would it be possible to have it in product as official support? And actually, I can now add not only Rust, I can implement it for Go, or maybe Lua, or maybe anything else. Why not?
So we haven't gotten a lot of customers who've asked us about Rust, as you may imagine. So the question there is, does it make sense for us to invest engineering resources, learning Rust, and kind of building out the official Rust client? We have had more customers ask about Go, but still not a large number compared to kind of the main languages that you're accustomed to on a day in and day out basis. So maybe, I think, is the answer to your question.
I have one idea where Go can be used is to make Grafana plugin, which they offer to use Go as language for plugins. So Grafana plugin, which could have direct connection to Iris for metrics without Prometheus as a just layer for storage, and Grafana could be used directly.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Dmitry. So looking forward for your new contributions and good luck for next contests. And I invite our next winners. It's a team. This time it's Henrique Diaz and José Pereira Jr. José Pereira Jr. Sorry about that. Sorry, I'm learning Portuguese as well. So please, guys, introduce your solution, which is called Iris RAD Studio. Let's go.
Hi, everyone. Okay, I'm sharing my screen here. Just a second. And presentation, where is the presentation? Okay. José and I developed the Iris RAD Studio, our idea for low-code solution, right? And we built together. José and I work together in this project so we can deliver, try to deliver a little more and create something bigger for this contest. Grand Prix is something bigger, right? So we choose a few technologies, and using these technologies, our base, REST forms, CSV, again, and analyze this, and DevExtreme. The first three are all available on OpenExchange. DevExtreme is a HTML5 JavaScript component, free for developing non-commercial products, okay? So why we choose low-code application? So here is a Magic Quadrant for enterprise low-code applications, and looks very promising, right? And why not put try to put InterSystems here? Why not? We have a good technology, and we can try to be a challenger. So the RAD Studio has a few common features. So using REST forms, persisting from this class here, PC Iris RAD .form adapter, every class gets a CRUD form: create, read, update, delete. So the available forms are shown on the homepage, and each form, addition this basic one, the CRUD, has a general search, advanced, and conditional search for specific fields, creation of combined filters, grouping, and export the data grid to Excel. Also, besides the automated generation of JSON-based forms by REST forms too, one thing we want to offer users is our import user. The import wizard was presented in my last project, Iris Analytics package. So why not introduce a feature that helps users, right, create something without write any code? So why not put together more features, right? So creating a new class. To create a new class, you just need to extend from our adapter. And if you already had classes using this extension here, it's fine. But if you want to create something new, a new class, we create an endpoint and that you provide a class in JSON format, and voila, pretty easy, at least for us developers. But if the user doesn't have any experience or not so good with JSON, so we create this class creator, and they create a metadata to provide information to us, compile and give the users the form with all information they need. Let's check it out, our demo, please. Here. Here we have the class available, extending from our form adapter. So let's take a look here, anime info. I like a lot of animes and Japanese cartoons, and so to create this form here, right? It's really easy. You can add anything you want. Just click in here. It's available. So say, I don't know, another Japanese anime that I like. It has a manga, is a comic book version and animated version. Yes, and finish it. That's not available anymore. The story is complete, so it's fine. You can save here, and you can search. You can search also here, and a general search. That's well, okay. And you also can have here a combined filter, given all the conditions you want. If you need a really difficult expression, so you also have here the ability to group in the information. So have here, does not make sense, all of them, and finish. Which one was finished, right? And you can also export all this information in an Excel format. Here. Let's take a look a little bigger. And the data grid export exactly the way you defined before. So you have the group here, the same as we did before. Okay, let's go back here and show our class definition. So here, let's see, import wizard. We presented this in the last project, so everybody knows. We just put together and a link as to Gypsy Web, and that's here. Here we have the forms listed here to make easier, and let's create a class. Let's say contest. The form name is, let's call it Grand Prix, right? When I save it, I create a class, and now I'm able to create the fields for this. So project name. So here is the display name for this project. The field types is required or not. In this kind of situation, I'm not so creative. Let's say develop. Oh, here, status. Okay. Display name was here, just to make our presentation here. Okay, so we created two fields in a class. Let's compile. Here we have information that's being compiled with success. Let's go there and Grand Prix. It's no data at all because we just created, right? So say studio. Okay. If you need to add another one as VS Code Rust, right? Okay, that's it. That's it. Our overview from our tool. Oh, we also have a dark mode, night mode for those like different. Now I'll stop my sharing screen and give the word to José. That is my partner in this project.
Okay, thank you, Henrique. Guys, I want to show you a new feature we're usually working on Iris Red Studio. So, share my screen.
José, we have some difficulties with voice. We don't really hear you well.
Are you here now?
It's
Okay,
better.
I will stop my video. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. So, as Henrique said, we try to actually this idea was created when we are thinking in how to use the most features of Iris as we could for the contest. I will be honest. So so we think, oh, okay, let's explore this new kind of systems are coming up, the low-code systems. We think Iris has a lot of features almost ready to use in a combination way, easy for users, even those that have not programming skills. So going further, we thought, okay, so basically it's just a simple CRUD system, and as any CRUD system, we need to have some kind of user management. So this is what we are working on now. We have the default user table, the system, and if you set oh, sorry, let me show first how we create it. I'm using the API and REST client here because our wizard aren't ready to this kind of feature yet, but this is just matter of time. So here I will create a simple brochure list, and I will need two forms for that. One form for products and other one for lists. And as we want to deploy this list for every amount of user to use, I need to create a field for the current session user. So this is why I call before as the full user table. If you configure any form with a field called user and typing of TC Iris Red default user form, you automatically have a user management. And the same way, this is the form for the list, and it has a field for the product, and as the other form, also a field for the user, which are in the current session of the system. So let's create these two forms. Okay, and now I will log in as the sysadmin user. So I could enter some users here. Okay, José and okay. So now I will log out and log in with José user and add some products. Say milk and bread. Now I will enter some items in my in José list. So let's say bread, 10 units. Sorry, okay. And milk, 1 bottle. Okay. And now I will log out and log in with the other user and eat. Okay. And can see there is no product for any user. So I will add some tags, for example. And now the grocery list, no data for Henrique as well. And the only product available is X. So let's say one box. And if I log in with the sysadmin user, I can see all products for all users as well for all items in list. So, so that's it. This is just one feature we're trying to deploy in our system, and we are very excited with this idea. We think we can put together to work a lot of features of InterSystems, for example, machine learning. Let's say you can predict when the products will come and alert users, and also at the same time giving options for partners. For example, we can link productions of InterSystems interoperability. Well, a lot of features. Okay. So that's it.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Henrique, José. Really very rich and amazing application you prepared for this contest. Do we have any questions?
I was actually already typing it because I have to drop off shortly, but I really like this a lot. I worked a lot with these kinds of rapid application development tools while I worked at Oracle with JHeadStart, ADF, and Apex. But I think one of the advantages that Iris has is that you can extend the class structure quite easily by using custom data types, property keywords, a property class, with which you can really enrich your class definition so that you can almost embed the entire form in your class definition, which I believe is most of that you've already taken care of. But I really well done, and I think there's even more that you can do, like exploiting hierarchies, etc., and auto generating these forms. Nice job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Benjamin. And yeah, I can. What I like also that you guys included some other packages from community, and this could be installed with ZPM also. So it's not a whole story of how to make the steps to install it. You just ZPM it, right? And this is fantastic. So thanks for your application. And I think I will use it maybe for any rapid application exercises. Do we have any other questions? We have kudos from the chat from John Murray. So the demo is really great. Yeah, we don't see any more questions. I can say that the demos were fantastic today. So I think we had a really great contest. Maybe any questions from participants about the contests, anything else? So anything you want to come up with? Anything you want to discuss? So there
Actually, I would like to ask the product managers about what they think about local solutions. You think this is a good way for the new applications, or for, I don't know, linking local with Fire for smart Fire applications, for example? What do you think about local?
Raj, are you with us?
Okay, finding the unmute in WebEx. I think low code is a really, easy to get started with, hard to complete in a really useful way. And so I agree with Benjamin. This was a really interesting beginning to the project. With working with, sort of relational data structures. I think the real value in a low code implementation for Iris would be in a little bit of what you hinted at, connecting different components and functionality, not just the interoperability, but being able to connect your tables to machine learning, and a visual approach to seeing the results of the whole result of the data workflow, going from structure, creating your table schema, to adding data, to running it through a model, and then scoring the model, testing its performance. So seeing something that goes through that whole life cycle of data would be very, very exciting.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I agree with what Raj said, and I can add that there is a trend on low code and no code systems, and I think what you guys did, it's really nice first step in this direction, and I agree it is difficult to make something effective in this field, but it's maybe possible. So at least what you showed, this application has a lot of features already, which seem very useful. So thank you so much for that. And you deserved the winning in annual InterSystems Grand Prix contest. So all of you. So actually, I'm very satisfied as manager of it. So any more questions? So Raj, maybe you want to say something just in general. So what do you think? Yeah.
Some of the things we've seen are amazing, and I want to thank you for all the time you devoted over the year. The Grand Prix is the culmination contest of the year, right? Even though we're not really at the end of a year. And I love to see that. I'm sure you've learned a lot as you built on your own applications over the year and reused them in your projects. And I'm really looking forward to continuation of this contest series, and it maturing. This was a great. Is this the first year? This was the first year, right?
This was the first year, yes, and I can say that yes to everyone that we will continue with contests, definitely. Yeah. So thank you, Raj.
Yeah, it's been great to get to know a lot of you people a little bit, and some of you a little bit more, and look forward to doing it more, and eventually leading up to meeting in person as soon as we can get back to meeting.
Oh yeah, this is. I think this is the desire of everyone here, and yeah, I also so glad that our contests became really global. That we have contributions from different parts of our planet. So this is amazing. So it's, sorry for inconvenience for those who in the night side of the planet at the moment, but thank you for your contribution. Thanks for contributing to the community with such great examples of software with InterSystems. So thank you, and see you. Have a great weekend, and see you on the next contest and on developer community and Open Exchange.